H Farm today is a platform for, let's say, innovation. It's open to all young entrepreneurs that belongs to the tech generation, tech natives, and we support their initiatives in a way to create startups, as well open innovation program for corporates. And we help the junction between this young community of new entrepreneurs and a corporation who are looking for new models, a new pattern of to do business. In 2005, we felt pioneer into this new startup economy, startup industry, especially if you consider that H Farm is based in Italy, which is an amazing creative country, but it is not the same ecosystem of Silicon Valley, Israel, and some other tech city around the world. So what we did since 2005, it was tuning and working into an evolution every year to change the model because the industry, it's a very young industry. It's changing every day, everywhere. And once we started, the main model was an incubator. And we learned after a couple of years that the digital, it's so fast, it's so low the entry level, the entry barrier for entrepreneurs to start a business. And we identified that an incubator was not the right model for digital startups. So the incubator, it has been shifted into an accelerator and an investment company. So we splitted the activities to select startup, create a deal flow, making a selection, and start a number of beta projects, to the investment, to the opportunity to have a good investment out of those projects. And that was for about 8 years. So we generated about 100 different companies. And we reached also 7 exits. So we created a portfolio that today it's still active. About half of them are still active. 2015 is a crucial year for H Farm, but it's a crucial year also for the, let's say, the economy around, because the level of consciousness for enterprises and corporations about the innovations and the changes and the impact of technologies, it's very, very important. And for us, after 10 years, we are moving a step ahead, a step forward, and we are filing an IPO. This IPO will be right after summer season. And we do this one because we want to invest in our three main business legs that we created within the first 10 years of path. So our next program is a 5 years program, 2015-2020. And within this period, we want to establish the three business legs we have today: education, digital transformation, and investment on a higher scale. We want to invest in 3 to 4 years an amount of money that we did invest in 10 years. And the infrastructure for the digital transformation, we consider that we can at least increase at about 400-500% the existing business we have. H Farm is funded privately. It's a for-profit organization. And the first 4 years, it has been completely funded by me and my other co-founder. So we put our money and all our work, our time. We started the first, let's say, 5 companies. We created the first, once we achieved at least 150 people at that size. So we understood and we realized that the industry was starting. And we had to start improving our capital, our organization, because you say, wow, this industry will be the future. So we started to raise money from other entrepreneurs, other meta-entrepreneurs, wealthy and successful entrepreneurs, because that's very important to have a new project funded and trusted by entrepreneurs of the previous generation. It's also a message. So we did a couple rounds with entrepreneurs and we invested. So we always exits and rounds has been invested to grow the company. The role of meta entrepreneur is extremely important, especially in age like this one, which is global age, interconnected age, where it is possible to pivot and change a business, an industry very, very quickly. It is possible to move and get a company becoming international. It is possible to move from a startup into an IPO company in just a few years. So the possibilities that we have today are redesigning completely the entrepreneurship frame. And to be meta-entrepreneurs is probably the new generation of entrepreneurs compared with the traditional linear entrepreneurs of the previous century. If I go to see the value of the company, since we started in 10 years, it increased 10 times. So, but I prefer to see the success by the eye of the people, by the energy that you can feel once you walk throughout H Farm. To define success, to me, be happy. You know, that the child is happy to play with his favorite toy and his favorite game. I think it's being able to find in every age the right toy is a kind of success. Meta-entrepreneurs means to be agile, to be fast, to change like a snap. I love the speed. I love the risk. And especially love the innovation. Innovation is all these things. Innovation is changing the life. It's reinventing. Innovation should be part of the culture. Simply.